Hello beautiful people and welcome back to another video. My name is Lisa Marie, and if you're new here, this channel is all about inspiration and living your best life. So you want to subscribe because you don't want to miss a video that inspires you to take action. I want to talk about how to use quarantine to reach your goals. That might sound a bit weird, but there are so many things we can do right now to actually work on our careers, work on our goals, or whatever we want to do. And then after quarantine, we are ready for it. So I've come up with a couple of things that I want to talk about that can actually inspire you and help you to take action today. Even if you think there is no space right now to take action, I will show you that there actually is. After quarantine, you know what to do, how to do it, and you are ready to actually work on your goals. Sounds good? Let's jump into it. So right now we all have a lot more time on our hands. Not everyone, but a lot of us. But we're kind of stuck at home and we don't really know what to do to work on our dreams, work on our career. So I'm here to help you, and I've got a lot of tips and a few cool tricks to help you actually use this quarantine to work on your goals, work on your career, work on your dreams, so that once all this is over, you can start off fresh and have a very clear mindset and know exactly what to do and how to do it to actually reach your goals a lot faster. Okay, so first of all, a goal is a dream with a deadline. You know that already, and it is true. So the first thing you want to do, you have to find out what you want to do with your life. You need to know what your dream is, you need to know your goals. And the way I used to do it, I know what my dreams and goals are. But what I used to do was I used to journal, and I still journal a lot, but I used to use journaling to actually find out what I want to do with my life. What I would suggest is when you have a rough idea of what you want to do, you have this big dream or a goal, give it a number, put a date on it, a deadline, something, because once you have a date, you have something you can work towards to, something that can motivate you and something that can help you get going. So this doesn't need to be the actual day you want to achieve something, but at least have a rough idea in your mind. Then once you know what you want to achieve and when you want to achieve it, you need a plan. And right now you have a lot of time to actually plan your life, plan the next steps. You might not know exactly when you can start working on them, but at least you know what you can do once everything works normally again. So come up with a plan, and the way I like to do this is research. Research, research, research. And the reason why research is so important is because only if you know what's out there, you can actually use it and plan with it, right? So in my case, my big dream is to become a full-time working actress, and I've already taken acting classes, I've worked with an accent coach, and I had this whole network and everything set up to help me become an actress. But now I'm back home and I can't really go to acting classes. But what I can do is I can research who does online classes, what can I do once quarantine is over? Are there any deadlines? Deadlines are so important. Right now you can write down all the deadlines so that you have an overview of when you need to hand in something in case you have an application that you want to send out or other deadlines you don't want to miss. So always write down deadlines and research. Who are people that inspire you? What have their steps been? How have they become the person they are today? What have they done to reach their goals? How can you mimic that? What can you do? So research is so important. Another thing I want to talk about is a really cool tip. It's a really cool trick that I use to actually gain clarity of what I can do right now and what are necessary steps to take.
Start with a blank sheet of paper and put in the middle your goal. Then around it you will write all the things that you need to do. So in my case, that would be technique classes, auditioning, voice, movement, accent, business like looking for a manager or an agent, improv, monologues, and headshots. On a new blank sheet of paper, you put all the things that you can do. So in my case, that would be taking online classes, practicing with a friend online, working on my accent like watching movies, filming a monologue and post it on Facebook, or doing yoga. Once you have your two lists, put them next to each other and you will see all the things that you need to do and all the things that you can do. Start with the things that you can do immediately and then work your way down to the things that might be a little bit more complicated to actually accomplish. You will see there are so many things that you can actually do right now to work on your goals. So I suggest you sit down, take some time and really brainstorm, and you will be surprised of how many things come up that you can do to work towards your goal.
And the key to this strategy is to think outside the box. So you don't want to limit yourself. Think of everything you can, no matter how crazy it is. I'm sure there's a way you can do it. And just take some time, think about it, and write down everything. Next, right now I think is the perfect time to declutter. And decluttering is so important, not only if you want to work on your goals, but in general in your life. If you throw something away, you make space for something new, and that helps you get into the mindset of actually making space, creating something new, a new start, and it just helps you to also declutter your mind, because your environment reflects your internal world. And if your environment is organized and clean and decluttered, your mind is also kind of organized and sharp and focused. And that is so important to help you work on your career or your goals or whatever it is. Right now, I also think it's the perfect time to speak with people. If you always wanted to find a mentor, right now is the time to reach out to people, research people that can help you, because not only you have a lot more time right now, but a lot of other people as well. And I'm sure if we all live in isolation, the desire to connect with people and to speak to them is much bigger. So right now is the perfect time to actually reach out to people, because the potential for answers and people actually wanting to connect with you are a lot higher, because everyone lives in isolation and they're happy to get to know new people. Right now is also the perfect time to get educated. You want to read books, you want to listen to podcasts, you want to watch YouTube videos or movies that inspire you, speak to people, try to take an online class, just do something, educate yourself, try to get new content that can help you, because right now you got the time to actually consume more content, which you probably didn't have before and you won't have after this quarantine. Something else that a lot of people shy away from is meditation. And I feel like meditation can help you to become clear on your goals and your dreams, but it can also help you to ground yourself, relax, chill, center yourself, get the strength so that you can work on your dreams. So if you haven't tried meditation before, just give it a try right now, because what do you have to lose? And finally, just start. Just take a leap of faith and start. Do something today that you can actually do, whatever it is. If it's meditation like you've never done it before, or researching something, reaching out to that one person you always wanted to reach out to, but you were kind of afraid or nervous. Buy that book you always wanted to buy. Do something today. Just start today, and that will spark something inside of you to keep going and do something else tomorrow. Consistency is key. So please do something today, just one thing, and then you do the next thing tomorrow, and the thing after, the day after tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after. You get the idea, right? But aside all of this, just take some time and chill. It's so important to take your mind off of all these things, take some time for yourself and just chill. Read a book, have a tea, watch some Netflix and chill, but just think of something different, recharge, and then you can go back and do all the things that I mentioned before in this video. And those are my tips. I really hope that you got something out of this video. I really hope that you got inspired to do something today, to take action, to take what's yours and just conquer the world. No, but I feel like quarantine is something a lot of people struggle with and a lot of people feel held back, but you can actually use it to your advantage. If you are very strategic now and work on your dreams with the limited resources that you have, and trust me, there are a lot of resources out there, a lot more that you can actually think of right now. If you just start, you can realize the abundance that is there, and there is so much there. So there are two parts to quarantine. The one thing is gather your strength, lean back, chill, relax, which is very important. And the other thing is actually plan, be strategic, take action, and do something to work on your dreams today. So once quarantine is over, you can actually conquer the world. That is it. I hope that some of these points inspired you to take action today. I hope that you've learned that there are things that you can do today to help you reach your goals tomorrow. There's always something that you can do, and even if it's just planning something or like doing something very little, the key is consistency, and the key is to start today, because then you are inspired to do something else tomorrow. So I hope that you've gotten something out of this video. Please let me know what you think of it. Please comment down below, give me some feedback. I'm still very new here and I would love your feedback. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please follow me on Instagram. And please have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you so much. Bye.